Hey guys, so as you can tell from the title of this vid, basically I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on what's going on in Ukraine right now. And this isn't something new, so it's been happening for a while, but I haven't gotten the time to do a video on it. So I'm just going to talk briefly about what's been going on recently, just for those of you who don't know. And what it is, it's basically these uprisings or these riots have been going on in Ukraine. And the reason is, I guess people don't like the current president of Ukraine. A lot of them believe that he is just basically a puppet of Russia and Vladimir Putin, who is, I guess, the president of Russia. And essentially, they want him ousted, essentially. They don't think he should be there. They think he's corrupt, and they don't think he got there in a fair way. So they want democratic elections, and they want to get rid of this current president. And essentially what's been happening was that there were elections prior to this, and apparently I think he did win, but there were a lot of weird and shady stuff that happened. For instance, one of his opponents got poisoned, and they believe that either the current president or Russia were responsible for it. And because of that, people are understandably sort of suspicious and angry and have a lot of distrust for their current government. So what they want right now basically is a complete change of government. It's kind of like what we've seen before in Syria and Egypt and Libya. And the interesting thing about this one is it's sort of a little bit more different than the ones in the Middle East, because here you don't just have the pro-Western part or the pro-Western organizations that are trying to push for this Western style democracy, but you also at the same time have Russia on the other end that wants to keep the status quo. And Russia is a major superpower essentially, so they're not to be taken lightly. And there's this basic argument between the two, and one is saying, the people want to be pro-Western and pro-Euro, while the others are saying no, Ukraine wants to be pro-Russia because it's their neighbors and they want good relations with them. Now, I don't think most Ukrainians care either way. They just want to be pro themselves and basically not have any loyalty to either. But for the most part right now, it's like they have to choose between one of the two. And my thoughts on the whole thing is, I think whoever they choose, whether it be the Europeans or the West, or Russia and Putin, I think it's a lose-lose situation either way. I mean, your government basically is going to be a puppet to one corrupt institution or another one, so it's not like it's going to make much of a difference. The only advice I would just give to them is, just don't completely tear apart your country because of a civil war over something stupid. Because either ways, I mean, I think Ukraine, it would be great if Ukraine could just stand on its own and have its own government that just stood for the people of Ukraine and all that. But Ukraine is a relatively poor country, and that's not going to happen, unfortunately. And their politicians could easily get bribed by either Russia, which has a lot of oil money, or the West, which is generally rich anyways. So either ways, it's going to end up badly, in my opinion. So I think the best course of action they should just take is just not have a civil war. Just let the politicians fight it out. I think that the Ukrainian people should just, not get their hopes up. There's not going to be any magical pill to get them some sort of democracy. So just don't ravage your country. Just let the politicians fight it out, and whatever happens, happens. I think that's the best course to go out about it. That's your opinion. Let me know what you guys think, guys, and comment in the comment section below. Thank you.